All right, Mr. Taliaferro TV, how's everybody doing out there? So just to clarify a couple things that came out of this Crown interview, Lil Wayne did an interview with Elliott Wilson. Super dope. It's on Tidal. If you have Tidal, go check that bad boy out. So I wanted to give my people who have not checked the interview out a couple of the main topics. We're going to get to Birdman. Lil Wayne did give some comments on Birdman, so if you're not subscribed to the platform, please do so. But for now, I want to focus on Lil Wayne's relationship with Drake and Nicki Minaj, two artists that he quote-unquote brought into the game. Or we'll just say this, Wayne was the reason why Drake and Nicki popped so quickly and hit mainstream America the way that they did, because they had the biggest rapper in the world co-signing them. So let's just clear up the reason why Drake wasn't on the Carter 5. All right, because we didn't hear Drake and Lil Wayne collaborate on Dedication 6 back in December last year. And we were like, okay, we know if the Carter 5 ever drops, Drake and Nicki gonna be on it. Hell, I thought we were gonna get our annual Drake, Nicki, and Wayne record together that seems to always do well. We didn't get any of that. We got Lil Wayne and Nicki on a record that's pretty tough, but no Wayne or Drake, and definitely no Wayne, Drake, and Nicki. So just to clear that up, Wayne said it was a clearance issue with Drake. He said he had a song on the Carter 5 that didn't get cleared. The clearances, man, people be tripping when they find out who it is and when they find out what the song subject is about. They don't represent the names or something like that. You really don't know why they say no. So I brought that part up, right? That was Wayne talking with Elliott Wilson. He was like, it's clearances. He believes it's because higher ups don't want Wayne and Drake to have a song together because of something along the lines of the content that'll be in the record. I thought that was interesting, as that leads me into my next topic of conversation. Wayne now is the sole owner of Young Money. He cleared that up in interview form. Words out of his mouth. It's not TMZ's, not the Blast, not Mr. Taliaferro's. He said it, all right, just to clear that up. He said, look, Drake and Nicki have their own thing, and they're still with me as well. They've always had their own thing. Now it's just that they have the opportunity to let me make their own thing shine brighter than it has. They're still my artists, understand, but they have their own thing as well, because now I'm in a position I'm in now. I'm going to make sure I'm going to do whatever they want for themselves to be, and I'm going to make sure it's exactly as it should be. All right. Listen, here's an interesting tidbit to what Wayne said. He said, you know, Nicki and Drake are his artists now. That's interesting to me, because Wayne said he had a clearance issue with Drake earlier. I read that, right? Those things don't go hand in hand, though their clearances are hell, right? And it can hit anyone. If Wayne was the CEO, right? If he had sole ownership in Drake and Nicki's music, he could call a shot. That tells me that most likely Wayne doesn't 100% have ownership in Nicki and Drake as artists. It might be a partial ownership, but it's definitely not 100% ownership, because again, not only do Nicki and Drake have their own things going on, I think Birdman is still in that pot some kind of way as well. I think Universal's still in that pot some kind of way as well. I think Wayne might have a say-so now, probably more say-so than he had. Again, when he was under Birdman, technically Young Money was just a group. It was not, no paperwork tied to it. I've told you guys this many times before, but I don't know 100% how this works out. Like, what does Wayne mean when he said they're still my artists? Elliott Wilson didn't try to push that. But again, I'm just thinking maybe Wayne has part ownership in Drake and Nicki as artists. It's definitely not full, because he's saying he got clearance issues with Drake, which doesn't add up to me if you're telling me you got the final say so if they're signed to you, you would have final say so, though a label could be involved. Don't get me wrong, but with Drake specific, it's Drake's pretty much with Universal and his own thing, right? And that all should tie back to you. So that wouldn't make sense to me. But again, in the upcoming days, maybe we'll hear more about Lil Wayne. Lil Wayne's gonna be performing the Carter 5 for the first time in Atlanta, Georgia, A3C weekend. So that's gonna be an eventful one. I'm sure there's gonna be some streams for that show, and hopefully we get to see some of that classic Lil Wayne as well. Again, Wayne did an interview with Elliott Wilson in the Crown series, and he discussed being owner. I don't like the word owner. Being the CEO of Young Money, which includes having Drake and Nicki with him now. He says it's always been that way and always will be that way. Y'all tell me what y'all think about that. I don't know.
want to salute you, homie, you know, for building your own thing and doing your own thing, creating your own platform, your own website.
I got one life to live out my dreams, and I'm giving this thing all I got. I interview celebrities. I talk sports. I represent the culture.
Right now, you're turning up on MrTaliaferro.com, shawty. Yeah!